इनको वही मैडम को अपनी साइड ले लीजिए आप। तो शासन के जैसे बहस कर रही हैं। आप अभी शासकीय अधिवक्ता तो नहीं रही ना, जनरल लॉयर हैं आप।
नो मिनट्स, आई एम अ फ्रेशर।
जजमेंट लेकर आई हैं, कल को जिसको जो सूट करेगा वो रिक्रूटमेंट रूल लेकर आ जाएगा।
They are relying the other state, my lord.
अदर स्टेट से क्या होता है भाई? हाउ कैन आई डायरेक्ट 309 में बनते हैं, आर्टिकल 309 में रिक्रूटमेंट रूल्स बनते हैं। कल को इसी बात पर से वो रिक्रूटमेंट रूल्स क्वैश हो जाएंगे कि हाई कोर्ट के इंटरफेरेंस से बने थे। जी बताइए।
My lords, the present petitioners were the students, now the graduates of BSc Forestry. My lords, they have filed this present PIL to speak.
PIL will be PIL will lie before another.
My lords, in the nature, my lords, the petitioners are seeking directions to be given to the respondents to make rules as to the appointment in the forest department. My lords, the grievance here is that even after the state recognized university is running, is giving education in BSc Forestry, but not giving any special preference to the students who possess the said degree when it comes to the appointment or recruitment in forest
which
department.
provision of law you can seek amendment of the recruitment rules? जजमेंट लेकर आई हैं, कल को जिसको जो सूट करेगा वो रिक्रूटमेंट रूल लेकर आ जाएगा। इनको वही मैडम को अपनी साइड ले लीजिए आप। तो शासन के जैसे बहस कर रही हैं।
They are relying the other state, my lord.
अदर स्टेट से क्या होता है भाई? हाउ कैन आई डायरेक्ट 309 में बनते हैं, आर्टिकल 309 में रिक्रूटमेंट रूल्स बनते हैं। कल को इसी बात पर से वो रिक्रूटमेंट रूल्स क्वैश हो जाएंगे कि हाई कोर्ट के इंटरफेरेंस से बने थे।
My lords, I have an order of Bilaspur High Court.
हाँ बताइए ना।
My lords, this page number
आप अभी
20.
शासकीय अधिवक्ता तो नहीं रही ना,
My lords,
जनरल लॉयर हैं आप।
no minutes, I am a fresher.
हाँ अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है।
My lords, it is on page number 22,
Page 22
P3.
हाँ क्या कहता है?
But
क्या कहता है?
my lords, if I may read
हाँ,
the order. My lords, the Bilaspur High Court have ordered.
it's an order of Bilaspur High Court or Chhattisgarh High Court?
Chhattisgarh High Court, Bilaspur.
हाँ
My lords, paragraph number 3.
हाँ
The courses and the syllabus which may have been laid down earlier and incorporated in the rules, especially Chhattisgarh One Seva Sanyukt Pariksha 2017, read with rules 2014, would be required to be suitably amended and brought in conformity with the needs of the hour as well as the National Forest Policy 1988, which wants a specialized course in forestry to be included in the curriculum of various universities so that said students with specialized knowledge could be hired for better implementation, enforcement and preservation of forest. My lord, there is a policy, National Forest Policy, which is there as P1.
नहीं, आपकी बात समझ गया, लेकिन ये तो बता दें कि किस प्रोविजन में हम डायरेक्ट करेंगे इनको, अंडर विच प्रोविजन ऑफ लॉ रिक्रूटमेंट। आर्टिकल 309 पढ़िएगा, लाइए किताब।
No minutes.
है
No minutes.
किताब तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन दीजिए मैडम को, एक एक्स्ट्रा कॉपी है, ले लीजिए। पढ़िए आर्टिकल 309 पढ़िए पहले।
Recruitment and conditions of service of persons serving the union or a state.
जी
Subject to the provisions of the Constitution, acts of the appropriate legislature may regulate the recruitment and conditions of service of persons appointed to public services and posts in connection with the affairs of the union or any state, provided that it shall be competent for the president or such person as he may direct in the case of services and posts in connection with the affairs of the union and for the governor of a state or such person as he may direct in the case of services and posts in connection with the affairs of the state, to make rules regulating the recruitment and the conditions of service of persons appointed to such services and posts until provision in that behalf is made by or under any act of the appropriate legislature under this article, and any rule so made shall have effect subject to the provisions of any such act.
जी बताइए, अब इसमें कहाँ प्रावधान है हाई कोर्ट को डायरेक्शन देने का?
My lords, there is already a national policy which direct.
पॉलिसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल मैंडेट को सुपरसीड करेगी?
My lords, but identical order.
अरे आइडेंटिकल ऑर्डर का तो कोई जस्टिफिकेशन तो हो, उसका कोई प्रावधान तो हमें बताएं कि किस प्रावधान में किया है. I am not going to. It is not my own High Court judgment. It is not binding on me.
My lords,
It is not. It is only persuasive. It is persuasive in value. आप नए हैं इसलिए मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ. कहाँ से लॉ किया है आपने?
My lords, Nagpur.
5 year कोर्स किया है.
Yes.
तो you understand binding precedent and persuasive value.
Yes, my lords.
ठीक है. This may have persuasive value. This is not a binding precedent. Now I want to know that invoking which power, under which provision of law this order has been passed by the Chhattisgarh High Court. You explain it to me. And under which provision of law I can direct the Chief Secretary or the Principal Secretary Forest to amend the recruitment rules.
My lords, the petitioner have the right to employment, and as I said, it is a petition, but in the nature of the PIL.
नहीं PIL तो फिर वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, PIL जाना है तो DB में भेज देते हैं. अभी आप उसको बोल देते हैं PIL में रजिस्टर करें, वहां जाके आप आराम से समझाइएगा. आपको you will have the advantage of wisdom of honorable division bench.
मैं समझता हूँ.
हाँ
2014 में एक संशोधन कर दिया. The forestry is the part of the also in 2004 rules, my lord.
हाँ पर
We have stated in my reply, my lord.
Sure.
Not a single forestry is the syllabus, but my lord, petitioner is seeking the appointment under the rules, my lord. Madhya Pradesh State Forest Service Gazetted Recruitment Rules 1977, my lord. And the amendment was carried out in the year of 2014, my lord. And again, R1 is the my amendment rules, my
क्या
lord.
लिखा है?
पेज नंबर 7 माय रिप्लाई मानो.
हाँ पढ़िए.
इसमें जो ये मध्य प्रदेश राज्य वन सेवा सहायक वन संरक्षक कनिष्ठ वेतनमान का जो है, तो माय लॉर्ड इसमें देखिए
bachelor's degree or equivalent in at least one of the following subjects.
इसमें वन की था सब
फॉरेस्ट्री लिखा है ना
फॉरेस्ट्री
पर.
जी साहब,
जोड़ तो दिया फॉरेस्ट्री सब्जेक्ट आपके लिए.
My lords, but when it comes to other subjects or courses, let's say engineering or medical, which I have also put as P.
घबराइए मत, घबराइए मत, आराम से बताइए, आराम से बताइए, घबराइए मत. हाँ क्या इंजीनियरिंग और मेडिकल का क्या हो गया?
My lords, it specifically says that the person must possess degree of that particular course, that is engineering or medical, when it comes to appointment of a certain person in that particular
You want to
department.
exclude others. You mean to say
My lord,
that the appointment should be exclusively made from amongst those who possess degree in forestry,
yes, my lords.
to the exclusion of the others.
Yes, my lord.
बताइएगा.
My lords, similarly,
ऐसा कहाँ है? छत्तीसगढ़ हाईकोर्ट ने ऐसा कहा क्या?
my lords, I have the rules of government of Karnataka. Karnataka Forest Department Services Amendment Rule 2012. My lords, in this category 1, which is of assistant conservator of forests, my lords, the method of recruitment in that particular post is 75% by promotion from the cadre of range forest officer and 25% by direct recruitment. From out of the 25% direct recruitment quota, 50% shall be filled by the holders of Bachelor of Science in Forestry. My lords, similarly,
उनका जंगल खतरनाक है. उनके यहाँ वो होता था, वीरप्पन होता था. अपने जंगल में वीरप्पन नहीं होता.
लाल चंदन होता है. लाल चंदन.
हाँ लाल चंदन भी होता है. Yes.
my lord, similarly, I have the rules of Odisha.
बताइए तो कोई लीगल प्रोविजन बताइए. ये तो दिस इज ऑन द लाइटर साइड. लीगल प्रोविजन बताइए जिसमें कि कर्नाटका ने जो रूल्स बनाए हैं, वह रूल्स बनाने की अथॉरिटी किसको दी गई है? स्टेट सब्जेक्ट पर गवर्नर को.
Yes, my lord.
ठीक है ना? Can I direct the governor to frame rules and adopt the rules of Karnataka or any other state? Under which provision of law such direction can be issued? इतना बता दीजिए.
And my lord, they are declared that para 2 of the petition, my lord. One in the nature of PIL is pending before the DB1, my lord.
तो फिर उसी में जाके इसको मर्ज कर दीजिए, इसको अभी डिस्पोज ऑफ कर दे, विड्रॉ कर लीजिए with liberty to pursue that PIL. अभी हम कोई ऑब्जर्वेशन दे देंगे तो आपका वो PIL का भी मैटर खराब हो जाएगा।
Para 2 of the declaration in the petition, kindly see.
My lord, it's writ petition number 21956 2011 and still pending.
हाँ ठीक है, तो वो वहां जाके कोर्ट स्लिप लीजिए, उसमें वहां इंटरवेंशन की दरखास्त लगाइए आप वहां पर जाकर। आई विल गिव यू दैट लिबर्टी टू मूव एन एप्रोप्रिएट एप्लीकेशन फॉर इंटरवेंशन। वहां पर सब सेटिस्फाई करिएगा ऑनरेबल डिवीजन बेंच को। ठीक है, शुभ नाम बताइए आपका।
प्रिया रामलाल।
अरे नहीं, करने दीजिए, उन्होंने इतनी मेहनत करी है। अच्छा ठीक है, श्री संजय शर्मा।
ये थी जितने और स्टेट है हमने पूरे सर्कुलर लगाए, सब स्टेट फॉलो कर रहे हैं वो नेशनल पॉलिसी एक्सेप्ट द स्टेट ऑफ एमपी।
किसी और स्टेट में वकील हड़ताल पे नहीं जाते क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट का डायरेक्शन है एक्स कैप्टन उपल में। फिर क्या कर नहीं बताइए, जब उसके लिए कुछ नहीं कर सकते तो इसके लिए भी कुछ नहीं कर सकते।
इसमें एक्चुअली ये दूसरे जितने भी स्टेट है सबने उसको फॉलो किया और सबने अपने रूल अमेंड किए।
ये होंगे भाई, बट देयर कैन नॉट बी एनी डायरेक्शन फ्रॉम द हाई कोर्ट।
नहीं,
उसके लिए
हाईकोर्ट कैन से टू कंसीडर द ग्रीवेंस ऑफ द at the most it exercise because the power under section 226 are more wide
exercise
than 32
grievance consider करने के लिए बोलना है, बोल देते हैं to consider and decide the representation this court has not expressed any opinion।
जी वैसा
ठीक है, तो फिर बैठिए, मैडम का शुभ नाम डालिए। लिखिए, प्रियल रंग डाले। after arguing at length submits that her only prayer is that recruitment to the post of assistant conservator of forest should have minimum prescribed quota for those possessing exclusive degree in forestry subject. Full stop. It is submitted that as per the rules of recruitment rules of 1977 schedule 3 several other subjects are provided. Full stop. It is submitted that a direction be issued to the state authorities consider representation made by the petitioner. Next paragraph. Shri Manaswani Verma, learned government advocate for state, submits that state has already amended 1977 rules in exercise of the authority vested in it under Article 309 of the Constitution of India and has included forestry as a subject. Full stop. Next paragraph. It is submitted that petitioner is trying to now seek exclusion of all others in favor of the persons holding degree with the forestry subject, which will be violation of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution of India. Next paragraph. However, it is submitted that this innocuous prayer to move a representation to the competent authority for their consideration can be passed and to which state will have no objection. Next paragraph. Accordingly, this petition is disposed of with a direction that in case petitioner files a fresh representation within 30 days, raising all the grievances they have and with supporting material and demonstrating that exclusion of persons not possessing degree in forestry can be made permissible, and post of assistant conservator of forest or the higher post deals with only the subject of forestry and have nothing to do with other allied subjects which find mention in prescribed qualification under column 5 of the rules of 1977 as amended in 2014 in schedule 3. Then the state will consider the representation and decide the same through an appropriate order. Let this exercise be completed within further period of 90 days from the date of receipt of the representation. This court has not expressed any opinion on the merits.
State may also be directed to examine the rules of other states also.
आप सब जो
लगाने में
आपको जितना पेश करना है बता दीजिएगा।
Very confident.
आप आते तो उसको खारिज ही करता हूँ,
इसलिए नहीं आए।
मैं आपको बता
हमको मालूम सर, you my lord is very fair towards the juniors.
Clear number 2. Could this be taken up next week? Reason being, my lord.
मैडम को आपने इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था क्या?